fueron de 43.
Sí, te vamos a seguir jugando de 43, pero ese partido es amistoso, ¿no?
Ah, órale. Ah, bueno. Ah, pues.
Green villain time! Come on, grab your friends. We're going to very shitty lands.
Just instantly going in there. I don't know why you said that, though.
Well, I mean, we're in the real world. That's the
There
unfortunate
you go,
part.
there you go.
That's the unfortunate part.
Alright, he's Duke and I'm Mayhem, and this is a
This is a first viewing.
First viewing, yeah. And the first series that we've decided to do for me, Mayhem, is Adventure Time.
Well, the first viewing you ever did was JoJo.
Oh, yeah.
This is basically a confused Mayhem, but in a good way.
Like,
You're confused in a good way.
in a good way, yeah.
So, for reference, I, Duke, have seen all of Adventure Time, including the Distant Land series. This is a review of the series from Mayhem's perspective, as he has never seen Adventure Time. I will be asking you specific questions about your thoughts on the series.
Not never. I've seen some episodes here and there, but without any context and without knowing anything that's happening.
You're about as wise to it as any person online is that hasn't generally watched the show.
Yeah.
Basically, you've seen clips.
Yeah, the clips and memes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, we are reviewing the first 2 seasons of Adventure Time. Yeah, I thought the 2-part finale would be a great stopping point to get a feel for the series. We're going to start you off with the most important aspect of the show, the story.
Yes.
Well, one of the most important aspects when you look at it.
Yeah.
What did you think of the story?
So, with the whole episodic thing, it was like, okay, yeah, I kind of get, like, the whole thing of this world where it's like a weird version of post-apocalyptic Earth.
The most optimistic post-apocalypse ever.
Yes, exactly. And, like, the character, the story with the characters and all that kind of stuff, the characters seemed to be made episodic, but then, like, they put in, like, some behind-the-scenes stuff so that it is, like, they appear episodic characters, but they're actually long-term for the story. That season 2 finale, when it all kicks off, it all kicks off, culminated, and I was just like, oh my god!
That's a general consensus of, like, the story is interesting. I'm assuming you're pretty excited to see where it goes from there.
Oh, definitely.
Considering you now have a clearer idea of different things, such as Marceline's father, like her family. There's something up with her family.
Yeah.
You also get some idea that there's more to Ice King than what you're being told.
Yep.
So many passing notes that seem like, oh, that's a funny joke, and then several seasons later become the most important aspect of that character. Like, I'm not even kidding. There are many moments I noticed going back on this of like, wow, that's weird that came back later. That's very weird.
Oh, and then that passing comment about the Great Mushroom War. Like,
yeah, the Great Mushroom War.
Can't wait to see what that actually is.
We actually get to see that in the future, and it's dealing with the idea of nuclear war in a very serious manner, but still keeping with the tone of the actual show of like, it's a massive problem. It's something that is horrific, but that doesn't mean that we need to make the entire show dark now.
Yeah.
All because of this one moment.
Yeah, no, the characters are still the same, even though the story has revealed this very serious thing.
Next thing I want to talk to you about is the characters of the show.
Yes.
I want to start off with the main cast of characters. First, Finn and Jake.
Finn, he's absolutely like, I have this unlimited potential to do whatever I want. I'm going to be an adventurer that helps people. That kind of shows who he is.
He's a child.
And a child, but like still has like those aspirations to, I want everybody to help everybody and all that kind of stuff.
Mind you, at the point that you have finished the show, he is now 13.
13, yes.
Which means for this entire time, it was a 12-year-old.
It was a 12-year-old doing all that kind of stuff, yeah.
He was the same age as Dipper and Mabel.
Oh, yeah.
Jake. What do you think of Jake?
Oh my god. I love Jake. But there's some episodes where it's like, you need to be serious, and for some reason he's not serious, but then in the silly episodes, he's serious, and it's just like, so his continuity is that he doesn't have a continuity.
Honestly, his whole thing is...
that he's sporadic.
He is that big brother that, like, you love him, you respect him, but sometimes that respect wavers for the fact that he is maybe a stoner. He's that kind of guy that, like, lives in a garage.
And he's voiced by the same guy that voices Bender. But
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio. Love him.
Next main character that we ought to talk about, Princess Bubblegum.
there is so much more like in the background. Like you've kind of hinted at that, like she's not what she seems and all that kind of stuff. But it's like, yeah, it's a little.
She speaks German.
She speaks German and like goes to flip something and passes out, whatever. But
she does it a few times actually.
The fact that
German.
Oh wow! But the fact in the like at the season 2 finale, like that she reveals that she was like holding the Lich King. She was holding him in the tree thing. Like holy shit!
Next main character I want to talk about, Marceline.
Oh yes.
Yep, I know she is your type. There you go.
Yes. Fun loving and good looking.
There you go. I mean, that is the best way to describe her. There you go.
Yeah. I enjoy a character that's just like when she comes in, she just makes the episode her own.
Yep, exactly. That's basically the best way to describe her.
That's literally the episode that she came in on, where it's like, turns out this is my place.
You already know about the gender bend episodes.
Oh yeah.
The funny thing is, the best of the gender bend episodes is actually the one that she runs.
Or he.
You'll see. You'll see, dude.
Oh.
But next up, most important character, obviously, Ice King.
Oh, I love Tom Kenny.
Yeah.
I love him, and he's just having a fun time just being this kind of character that's just like, oh, I'm so lonely.
Oh, I'm so lonely.
I'm so lonely.
Just that line actually got me. There's
Gunther!
Especially when you've seen the entire show, when you go back to moments like that, that actually legit hurts, I'll be honest.
Alright, Ice King, you gotta shave off your beard.
Before we get to the villains, which is important.
Ice King's not a villain.
He's not.
He's just kidnapping princesses, that's all.
By the end of season 2, he's not a villain. Yes, he kidnaps princesses, but what happens to him immediately? He gets beat the shit out of and then they leave.
Yeah.
Nothing else happens.
You gotta have intent.
More often than not, he's not really an antagonist. He's an obstacle.
Yeah. He's a hurdle.
The side characters.
Tree Trunks!
There's Tree Trunks.
Tree Trunks!
There's Cinnamon Bun. There's Peppermint Butler.
That's Stotchy.
Oh, yeah, there's Stotchy.
Ah, yeah, Stotchy.
Oh, don't squeeze Stotchy. It'll fly.
I'll fight.
But, yeah, no. So, who is your favorite side character within this show?
I think it's gonna be Starchy, because whenever he shows up, it's just like he has a side commentary.
He has an impact on that scene.
Like he leaves an impact on me.
Yeah, no, like that moment of where he's just like, oh, Starchy's feeling great.
It'll too good if you ask me. Peppermint Butler is giving me such a TFS abridged Dragon Ball Z abridged Popo feel, where he's like the side to the leader person, but he's actually the one that has like the most like otherworldly power or like status and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no. Peppermint Butler is the most interesting character. You'll see more of him in the future, obviously, but he's the most interesting character, in my opinion.
Gunther.
What do you think of Gunther's?
Oh my god. The fact that it was just like the reveal that, oh, he just had a bit of a tum-tum ache. Turns out he was pregnant.
Then the egg hatches and you've got the kitty.
Oh my god, yeah. And it's like, Gunther, you got around, I guess.
Gunther, why didn't you tell me? Oh, Gunther.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. Which, now that we've mentioned all the side characters and stuff like that, there's obviously more side characters. I mean, you saw Magic Man. You saw... Yes?
I just want to say real fast, the episode that stuck out to me the most was the one with the mountain.
Yes.
With like the Rube Goldberg.
Yep, the Rube Goldberg machine.
But like the right before it when like everybody's saying their problems, and then the mountain just goes, "What's happening?"
Yeah.
I'm naked.
I fucking love that one. You matched its voice perfectly, by the way.
Yeah.
But now that we got those out of the way, your thoughts on the villains? Yeah, go for the low-level villains, and then go for the high-level villain.
So the frog magic guy.
Magic Man.
Oh my god, Magic Man. Was there some sort of lesson we had to learn? No.
No, there was a lesson. It's that he's a jerk.
Yeah. No, he's an asshole.
He's actually a reoccurring character in the future, and it's awesome. Like, his story is incredible. But then you've got other characters like you got those passing by witches that kept showing up.
Oh yeah,
like all those different witches.
You touched me. You ate my donut.
What? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You're eating it right now.
You're eating it right now.
I guess I am.
You're cursed. Oh my god! And the one in the garbage river. Oh my god!
Behold, the mermaid of the river.
Who wants to mate with this?
There is no time in the world to talk about every single villain.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to talk about the most incredible villain of all time, just go for Tiffany.
Oh my god, Tiffany. That like it was a small appearance, but it had a big impact.
Yeah. I'll say this to any fan of Adventure Time that's seen it all the way through, including Distant Lands. What do you guys think of Tiffany?
But and then also the Rainbow Unicorn Princess.
Yeah. Oh God, I forgot about.
And BMO!
Lady Rainicorn and BMO.
Lady Rainicorn.
Hey.
Like they're voiced by the same character.
Yep.
Voice actor, I should say. But I like her whole thing where she's just speaking Korean, and like she speaks Korean. Princess Bubblegum speaks German and stuff like that. It's just little references to the real world and stuff like that. And then
probably remnants of the previous world.
Probably, yeah. And then like her parents coming to see Jake, and it's like turns out in the war between the dogs and the Rainicorns, like for one thing, there was a war between those two.
Yep.
And then turns out her dad was saved by a dog, and like, aha!
You just reminded me of another side character we didn't mention. Lumpy Space Princess.
Oh,
just all the princesses in general.
Oh my god.
Yeah, best way to sum up Lumpy Space Princess. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Next thing I gotta mention, that's another big villain that we gotta mention. Ricardio. What did you think of Ricardio? Heart.
The heart! Oh! Why did you remind me of that? Oh, it blocked him from my memory! Oh!
You deserve this pain.
See you soon.
See you later, guys.
Oh.
I feel wonderful! Just horrifying, right?
Oh, I hated it so much.
Okay, got it. So we'll step away from that immediately.
Yes.
Thoughts on the big villain of the series?
Oh, the Lich King.
Of course, the Lich King.
Of course. The Lich King was like, the details that like his magic and all that kind of stuff is actually like radioactive.
It's basically nuclear radiation mixed with necromancy.
Yeah, like that crazy stuff.
It's literally the definition of anti-life.
And the fact that he, like, if you put like Ice King and the Lich King on a scale, they are literally both at the ends of the opposite spectrum, and like right in the middle you could see like Bone Daddy or something like that.
Yeah, no, I can 100% see that. It is the most interesting thing in the world because, first off, the character is just amazing, especially due to his voice.
His voice is really amazing, which I wonder why, being voiced by Ron Perlman.
Yeah, exactly. When you are voiced by Ron Perlman, aka Hellboy and Slade, that is an achievement in itself.
And then at the end when everything's resolved, and then the snail that keeps showing up in the backgrounds of everything on every episode, it turns out he's been taken over.
He's been possessed by the Lich.
Yeah.
Which, wonder if that'll go anywhere in the future. That's interesting. But beyond that, what do you think will be up with Lich in the future? So I'll ask you right now, predictions for the future.
He wants to kill everybody and everything, so it's gonna take a very long time for it to happen because he's got the snail, because it's the snail that's doing it. And
you mean think it'll be like several seasons later that he'll pop up again?
Yeah, or like at least 2. Like he'll show up at the end of season 4 or something like that.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay.
And then it slowly gets more and more, and then the big aha thing.
Here, I'll ask you now. What characters do you want to see more of their backstory of?
I want to finally see Ice King's.
You want to see more of Ice King's backstory?
Yeah.
You're in luck. His backstory is coming up.
Shit, yeah!
Yeah, you'll be very happy to see that. He is the most interesting character, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can find dozens of video essays on him. Which, that's not to say anything bad about the video essays. They're good. It's understandable. he's an amazing character that is so thoroughly fleshed out within the series. It's amazing.
And I can't wait to, like, I know that people, like, I've heard about this before, but I can't wait for Finn's progression.
Yeah.
Throughout the story.
Mind you, I will give you the heads up, of course, that some people get bothered by and annoyed by him on occasion. But the reason why is because, dude, he's 13.
Yeah, exactly.
In all honesty, he's entering puberty.
Yeah.
And how the hell do you think a human boy, last human boy on Earth basically right now, is going to deal with puberty?
And all them princesses.
Do you know how many princesses, like, keep flirting with him? You've seen them.
All of them.
Literally all of them. Like, anytime a princess even remotely looks at him, they think that he is hitting on her.
It's the same problem with Link in Breath of the Wild, where everybody wants him.
Yep, exactly.
Oh my god.
So, my next question to you will be, we're going to start with the low points. We're going to go to the high points. What was your lowest point for this series?
Honestly, I could do without Ricardo. There wasn't really that much of a low for me, because...
Just a generally nice show.
Yeah, like, if I... Like, if without knowing... Like, if I was told that it was just... Like, the best thing ever, and oh my god, and this and all that kind of stuff.
Like, revolutionary.
Yeah. And then watching the first season, that doesn't match.
Yeah, no, it's... I will say, people that say it's revolutionary, that's in terms of the fact that it inspires so many more creators.
Exactly.
I mean, you saw Rebecca Sugar was one of the storyboard artists for this.
Yeah.
That's where she got her start, in all honesty, with this. So many creators got their start working on the show and then went on to make their own. Anyway, best part of this overall series?
Just the characters. I love them.
Characters the best part?
I love them.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of upset that I fell out of watching it, because it was like I watched like some of the episodic ones in season 1 that, like, way long ago, but I just never actually watched the entire series, and now I'm regretting that.
Yeah,
because it's just what I see, what can happen with the characters, and like what directions we might be going in. I'm full on ready for that. So yeah, I'm full on ready to see the rest of this.
Yep. Honestly, right after this, we'll probably go ahead and watch season 3 and 4.
Oh hell yeah!
Well, we will be doing that. We will do 2 seasons per video.
Yeah.
So 5 video. Actually, probably 6 videos in total, because of the fact that Distant Lands is also still coming out.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, for reference to you, Distant Lands is meant to be basically the wrapping it all up with a nice little bow.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Oh, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say, like, the latest one that came out, Together Again, I actually got really emotional with that one.
Mm.
Like, it was...
I did see, like, a poster for that. Why was Jake blue? That was weird.
That is something to discuss later.
Okay. That was really
That
weird.
is something to discuss in maybe season 6 or 7.
Okay.
So anyway.
Anyways.
Thank you for watching.
Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the other videos.
Share us everywhere. Just share us with your grandma.
We've got an Instagram of @GreenVillains. We got a Twitter at
@GreenVillain52.
@GreenVillains52. Yes, there you go. And thank you all for listening, watching, witnessing. I almost said witnessing first. I don't know why.
Lay witness to our sins.
The
sins of Ricardo.
Thank you, everybody. We'll be out of here. Green Village out.
Now for you to watch more Ricardo.
Ah!